I played Tomb Raider, and we shot it, and then we put it out on the show. And I was so distracted when I was playing Tomb Raider by the beauty of the new Lara Croft.
I noticed you had a little crush, perhaps.
No, it wasn't just a little crush. I was totally perving out the whole time.
I didn't want to put it quite that way.
That's what it was. We just call it what it was. Andy, you saw it. It was sad.
Yes. He had a virtual boner.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I can't tell if Andy's a good wingman or a bad wingman. You kept dying in the game because I was getting distracted by your outfit and all kinds of... And then it went terribly. Let's just take a quick clip of... This is me playing with my good friend Aaron Blair.
To the right, to the right, down to the right, to the left, down to the left.
Only way she dies.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too.
She dies that way like
that's the only way you die is always pull through the throat. Yeah. I got so upset, like the 7th time you died, I threw the controller down and I couldn't do it anymore. Because I was in love with you and I kept losing you over and over and over again.
I spent a day in the ADR booth, which is where you record like a lot of the voiceover work, just dying. Just every way possible
to die. So they make you do the vocal sounds of dying. So what does the director say? The director says...
Okay, this is the thing about Tomb Raider. She can be killed in any way possible. So they'll be like, okay, just your face is on fire and you've been stabbed 1,000 times, make that noise. And you're like, what? What is that noise? Like,
make that noise.
Make that noise.
So what is that noise? What kind of noises were you making?
It's a lot of like...
No, wait a minute, it's not that.
It's a lot of variations on "Hoo boy."
Woo! No.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I never heard you once go bloop. That's someone having like too big a bite of a burrito.
I don't want to.
They changed the look for Lara Croft this time around.
Yes.
Did you approve she went from shorts to long pants?
I approved, but I have to say I did think that there would be a point in the game where she would have to use her pants as a tourniquet and then just rip them off and they'd be like lacy hot pants. I was like, it's gonna happen at some point. She's gonna at some point.
Because the nerds that make these games, you know they've got that in the back of their mind. This can be a tourniquet or this can be a bandage.
This can be a rope or a zip line.
Well, these are the two. This is the old school. I think there's the old Lara Croft and the new Lara Croft. You got the short pants, the long pants. Either way, it works for me.
She looks good.
I think she looks good. And also, I think long pants are more practical if you're climbing around in tombs.
Sure, exactly.
You obviously are in terrific physical shape. What do you do? Do you run? Do you jazzercise? Do you Roomba? What's happening?
Well, I need to be motivated right now because I play a doctor on Grey's Anatomy, so I'm in scrubs constantly. So I know I could just I feel like I could just get huge because I don't have to be in like any cute outfit necessarily. So I have this new thing that I'm doing called Zombie Run.
What's Zombie Run?
I don't know if anyone's heard of this. It's an app. And you run to it, and you're listening to it, and you have your own music. So say you're listening to, like, Taylor Swift. I don't know what you're listening to. You're running to Taylor Swift, and...
So far, you're describing my life exactly.
I thought so.
Trouble, 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 trouble. Yeah,
exactly. And then they'll make it seem like zombies are chasing you at the same time. So you're like, trouble, and then they'll be like, zombies at 500 meters. And they'll be like, ugh. So it makes you run really fast. It works for me. It probably sounds weird.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
You feel like you're being chased.
So you really believe, it makes you believe on some level that zombies are chasing you.
Yeah, I do it at nighttime, so I really start to believe that I'm being chased. Because it's like, zombies 2 meters behind, and you start running really fast.
Well, first of all, it's metric, so I don't find that frightening. I'm sorry. I'm like, what, Camilla, we're in America. When someone says someone's 2 meters behind me, I'm like, oh, that's miles away. But second of all, so what's people watching you jog must be, you're just running for your life, screaming in the night, yelling, zombies, zombies.
Yeah, actually, the other night I rounded a corner and there was a guy with a dog and he was bending down. And it was the middle of the night and I was listening to Zombie Run and I screamed in his face because he scared me so much rounding the corner. I was like, oh, God!
Yeah. You're a threat to everyone around you at this point in your life. I want to mention you were nominated to be in Maxim's Hot 100.
This year, yeah. Here's the thing. I was also nominated last year. This is actually a really tragic story. My brothers
This
and I...
better be tragic, by the way. Something tells me this isn't tragic.
No,
But anyway, tell the tragic story of how you were nominated for Maxim's Hot 100.
Okay, so I was nominated last year, and I was told that if you're in the magazine, because I did something for the magazine, that you're automatically in the Hot 100.
Yeah.
And my brothers are extremely competitive. They say that they're the best-looking people in the family, and I was like, oh, hello, I'm gonna be one of the Hot 100, no big deal. And I was like, I'll send you my signed Maxim once I've,
Oh, the minute you gloat, you know you're in trouble. So what happened?
So I didn't know that that was the 1 year that you had to get voted for. And I had like negative votes, right? I think the only person that voted was me for myself.
So you got knocked out? What place were you?
The entire cast of Twilight and the Vampire Diaries filled up the whole 100.